Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Pamela Holmes. Today we're going to make a beef brisket, also known as corned beef, or in the Northeast sometimes it's called a boiled beef. So we'll get started. We have a beef brisket here about 3 to 4 pounds. Got a nice roasting pan. I've dotted it with about 2 tablespoons of butter. And we just leave this real country style. We have carrots. You're supposed to use a whole carrot, but you use what you have in soul food. And I had these left from salad, so we're going to use the slivered carrots today. We've got some rough chopped onions, celery, and you would use green pepper if you had them. I have yellow. If you had yellow, orange, or red, works just the same. Our seasonings today are garlic powder, seasoned salt, black pepper, garlic cloves, vinegar, just regular vinegar, a bay leaf, some rosemary, and black peppercorns. Okay, now we'll get started. We'll take some seasoned salt, and this salt has to go a long way because it's a big cut of meat. So it may look like a lot of salt, but for the amount of meat we're cooking, it's really not too much, okay? And we're going to season the front and back of that. One reason food doesn't come out as well as you would like it sometimes is it's under seasoned. So we've got our salt. Ooh, pepper. There's a lot of pepper. More than I would like, but we'll rub it around. Okay, garlic. Soul food is like jazz. It's a lot of improvisation. So if you get more than you want, spread it around. Work with what you have. We already used the salt. We're going to go with the garlic powder. Important when you're dealing with raw meat to make sure that you wash the bottles, jars, cans that the seasonings come in so that you won't cross-contaminate the food. Okay? Once seasoned, we'll transfer this beautiful cut of beef into our roasting pan. And quite simply, we're going to add our vinegar. Vinegar helps seasoning get into the meat. And once this cooks for a while, it's going to soak in nicely. Okay? Going to add the garlic cloves. You know I'm a fan of garlic. If you like less, add less. We like more, so I add more. Okay? Add some rosemary and black peppercorns. 1 bay leaf should hold you. It goes a long way. Going to add celery, carrots, onions, and our peppers. Doesn't that look good already? I'm going to add a cup of water to that. Be right back. Always trust your nose when you're cooking soul food. If it doesn't smell good, it likely won't taste good. And I can tell you right now, this smells delicious. So I know what it's going to taste like. Remember, we didn't use that much vinegar, but now that we're adding the water, the vinegar spread around because it lifts it up. Ideally, you want to cover this roast with water. I don't quite use that much water, but I like to get it to the top. All right, we're going to stick it in the oven. This is one of those things you put in the oven and practically forget about. And it took it less than 5 hours this time. It took it about 4. And we have a well-done brisket. A couple of times I put the broth over the top. Should be nice and delicious. If you like thin au jus gravy, it's ready to go. And if you prefer a thick gravy, you would mix the juice with 2 tablespoons of flour and cook it till it's thick, add it back in, and you're ready to go. Bon appetit.